The House of Commons was all a Twitter today over the source of some salacious tweets aimed at the Public Safety Minister. An anonymous Twitter site has been posting personal information about Vic Toews. Leslie McKinnon is tracking this story for us tonight. Leslie?
Amanda, today the Speaker of the House of Commons ordered an investigation into who might be using a government computer to tweet details about Vic Toews' messy divorce. This after a media report said the tweets were coming from the House of Commons and the culprit might be the NDP.
Madam Speaker, we're talking about dirty, sleazy internet tricks.
The Conservatives had a field day, putting the NDP on the defensive.
If this minister has any evidence, table it, instead of these baseless attacks.
The evidence is scant. The IP address for the Twitter account may have come from the Hill, but hundreds, even thousands of people have access to House of Commons servers. It seems the anonymous Twitter account owner visited a few sites that possibly link him or her to the NDP. That's not much of a smoking gun, says this internet consultant.
So in this particular case, what they've done is identify an IP address on the Hill. But the other dynamic is there's no authentication to an IP address. So there's no way to determine if it really was the IP address that belongs on the Hill.
The Twitter account, called Vikileaks 30, has over 10,000 followers. But if it was a political dirty trick from the opposition, this backroom operative who once worked for the Liberals thinks it failed.
If the NDP's behind it, if a Liberal's behind it, they have assisted the government because they've moved attention away from where it should be, which is on this bad piece of legislation, to this so-called dirty trick. And it's just amateur hour all around.
If nothing else, this whole episode shows just how much information, misleading or not, can be gleaned from an IP address. And the IP address of any anonymous internet user is just what the government's online surveillance bill would allow the police to obtain without a warrant. Amanda?
All right. Thanks, Leslie. Leslie McKinnon in Ottawa.